Most creators are trying to make better videos, better thumbnails, better hooks, but when you look at the best streamers in the world, IShowSpeed,
this is for our tradition. Oh!
Kai Cenat, XQC, Aiden Ross, and even creators like Clavicular.
Social media is very reliant upon looks, and I'm sure you guys have come to this conclusion yourself.
You realize they are playing a different game. They're not winning because every stream is perfectly structured.
Fucking play it! Oh my god, my heart dropped to my ass, bro.
They're not winning because every moment is polished. They are winning because they understand something that most creators don't. They don't just create content, they create moments. And moments are powerful. A video gets watched, but a moment gets clipped, it gets comments, it gets shared, and it gets repurposed on many different platforms. A moment becomes a meme, and it becomes a community inside joke. And finally, it becomes a creator's identity. This is why streamers grow so fast. One stream can be turned into 50 clips. Hundreds of posts, thousands of comments, and a story that people keep repeating. In this day and age, when AI can generate endless amounts of content, this is more important than ever. Because information is easy to copy, editing style can be replicated, even thumbnails are easy to copy. But a real personality, a real character, and a real connection to the audience, it can't be replaced by AI. This is much harder to fake. So in this video, we're going to break down what viral streamers know that most creators don't, and how you can use the same principles without trying to become IShowSpeed, Kai Cenat, or anyone else. Because the lesson's not be louder, the lesson is become harder to ignore. I help YouTube channels grow to strategy, packaging, and video editing. I helped generate over $10 million with 20 clients, and if you want to do the same, DM me on X, link is below. Now back to the video. The first thing viral streamers understand that most creators don't is identity. Most creators think personal brand is just a clean logo, niche, and a perfect profile picture. But personal brand is what viewers expect to see from you before they even click. What do you expect when you see IShowSpeed clip? I expect chaos.
I'm about to get on fire.
All right, you're on fire.
I'm on fire.
Crouch.
Ah! Ah! I feel it. I feel it.
Then energy, football obsession,
Fuck out of here. Sit your ass down.
unpredictability.
Blast it.
That expectation is his brand. When someone watches Kai Cenat, they expect community, different guests, reactions, comedy, and room where anything can happen.
Fucking dumbass fucking game, bro. Get out of here, bro.
This expectation is also his brand. When someone is watching XQC, they expect huge reactions, gaming, screaming, and a lot of chaos.
Bomb! Bomb! Yes! 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 It's over! It's done!
And when someone is watching Clavicular, either you like him or not, his brand and identity are very clear. It's looks maxing, status, confidence, controversy, and unexpected livestream moments.
To improve your looks, right? Anyone could go out and get rhinoplasty, could lose weight, get in shape.
I'm not saying you should copy any of them. You should create your own brand and identity. But now you can see what most creators are missing. They're just making videos. They want these videos to look perfect, but they don't have a clear identity in mind. They're creating just to create, and they're not showing their opinions, their personality. They're just sharing information, and that's boring. And this is why so many channels become invisible. Not because their videos are terrible, but because they're not making themselves recognizable. Viral streamers are different. You can show someone a 10-second clip of any of these creators and most people will recognize them. And they recognize them just because of the energy. On the internet, becoming recognizable is much more valuable than being perfect. The second thing streamers understand is that moments beat content. An average creator might spend a week creating a polished video, but streamers, they just turn on the camera, go live for 4 hours, and they make 10 viral moments. This is a completely different game. Streamers' clips spread because something happens. A shocking reaction, a funny moment, a guest says something unexpected, or a chat pushes a streamer into some kind of situation.
I'm ready. Say, buck him, right here. Buck him. Oh. Come on, come to the day. Hey, come on, no, for real. Hit the fucking...
A random sentence they say can become a part of the internet culture or a meme. This is the power of moment. A moment gives people something to send to their friend and say, bro, look at this. Most creators make videos that people consume, but streamers make moments that people want to talk about. And if people want to talk about you and react, the algorithm has something to work with. Your content is then not just being watched, it's being clipped, shared, reacted to, commented on, and remembered. This is why streaming can be so powerful. But even if you prefer not to stream, your videos have to have moments. So what can be a moment? Your strong opinion can be a moment, your jokes, you acting silly, your catchphrases or an interesting intro, or just sharing a hard truth. If your videos are just you sharing your information, people might watch it, but if you create moments inside of your videos, people will definitely remember them. The third thing that streamers know better than anyone else is getting the audience involved. They talk to their audience, they read to comments, and of course they can do it because they record live. If you make videos, you have to know that your audience is the number one thing you have to focus on when creating content. Read your comments, see what they like, what they dislike, and always improve according to their tips. Also give your audience something to react to. If they leave comments, this is great for your channel. These live streamers know how to make people feel like they are the part of the story. This is why Kai Cenat streams work so well. The audience are not just watching Kai, they are watching Kai with the chat. The chat becomes a character, and his guests become characters. All of their reactions become a part of his show. The whole thing feels alive because everyone can be a part of it. And this is what, in my opinion, creates loyalty as well. Because people support what they feel a part of. This is something normal creators can learn from. You don't need to stream every day, but you have to find a way to get your audience engaged. Because belonging is stronger than just attention. But a connected viewer comes back. The fourth thing streamers understand is imperfection. Most creators want perfect looking videos, perfect lighting, perfect camera gear, perfect script and editing. And quality definitely matters, but if everything feels too polished, it can start feeling distant. Streamers are messy. They make live content, so they make a lot of mistakes. Anything can happen that's unplanned, and they don't look perfect all the time. Sometimes they get embarrassed, they get frustrated, they laugh at themselves, and they have awkward moments. And this is why their audience trusts them. Because live content feels harder to fake. When someone is live streaming for a couple of hours, viewers can see the real person and the unpolished moment. This doesn't mean you should be careless, and it doesn't mean you should force controversy. It just means you should stop removing your human segment from your videos. Your reactions, your embarrassing moments, you laughing, you screaming, you getting frustrated, everything that's part of you. Sometimes all these personality traits is what makes people connect with you. This is where streamers have the advantage. They are not just presenting information, they are letting people experience them. And experience creates familiarity. Familiarity then creates trust, and trust creates fans. The fifth thing streamers understand is leverage. The average creator thinks one video equals one piece of content. Streamers understand that one live stream can be turned into a couple of long-form videos, into hundreds of shorts, and into a lot of clips. And then they can share it on Instagram as well, TikTok, X, Rumble, and every other platform you can think of. And since they've built a huge community, they also have their fans clip it or their clipper teams. And on top of that, their live stream is also a piece of content. And they have a lot of repurposed types of content they can share everywhere. So if you are not live streaming but making long form videos, ask yourself if you can turn it into shorter clips or into shorts, reels, or community posts that you can share on other platforms. Because if your content can't be spread, your growth is limited. But here's a warning. When you analyze streamers, don't just look at them and think, I need to be louder, I need to fake reactions, and I need to force controversy. No, this is not true. You just have to be authentic. For example, I get a lot of people saying, hey man, you should be more emotional. And this is a great tip, but I'm just trying to be like I'm in everyday life. I can try faking more reactions and that might even work, but it will look strange because honestly, I'd be uncomfortable doing that. So it's important that you are presenting your content according to your current personality. Maybe down the road, your personality will change and so will your videos. So you don't need to copy anyone or force any kind of behavior. The lesson from these streamers is to understand the mechanism. iShowSpeed works because his energy feels real to him. Kai Cenat works because his community feels natural to him. XQC works because his reaction feels like his actual personality. Clab gets attention because his personal brand is extreme, specific, and instantly recognizable. This doesn't mean you should copy the lifestyle or the controversy. It means you should understand how powerful a clear identity can be. You need to find your version of the principle. For example, if you're calm, your moments might come from clarity. If you're funny, your moments can come from jokes. If you're analytical, your moments can come from sharp analysis. If you're a direct person, your moments can come from delivering hard truths. You don't need to become a different person for your videos. You need to make your personality become visible. Because the future doesn't belong to creators who only produce. It belongs to creators people feel connected to. And this is what viral streamers understand better than everyone else. And if you want to understand why some creators get views but they fail to build real trust, watch this video next.